Yeah. Look, I seen them step off the plane with a suitcase and a dream, acting like they built the house, but they didn't lay the beam. They walked past the project gates, clutching on their purse, looking down on the Hebrews like we a genetic curse. But let's open up the books, let's go back to the source. Before you had a visa, we were battling the force. The hard seller act, yeah, the 1965. If it wasn't for the marchers, you wouldn't be alive. In this zip code, in this soil, in this land of the free, we bled in summer just so you could cross the sea. But you get a little bit of paper, now you're modeling your grand, talking about why they so loud, why you standing on our land. You forgot the 24 act, that quota on your kin. They didn't want your language, they didn't want your skin, until the movement broke the dam and the water started flowing. Now you're here looking down on the seeds that we were sowing. That's cold. You're standing on the shoulders of the ones you despise, looking for a seat at the table, telling lies. You chose the side of the shadow, chasing whiteness for a fee, but you used our revolution just to get across the sea. Yeah, you forget the blood, you forget the pain. Now you're looking at the Hebrew like we're dirt in the rain. But the roots run deep, and the dead is still do. How you hate the very ones who made a way for you. I saw it in the news, another brother on the ground, unarmed, hands up, but they still let off a round. And while we're in the street screaming justice to a horse, I see your face in the crowd, cheering for the force. You siding with the badge cause you're thirsty for the white, thinking if you play the part, you'll be safe in the night. But when the cuffs come out and the policy gets thin to them, you're just a number with a little less melanin. You saw Philando, you saw George, you saw Eric in the street, and you whispered to your kids, stay away from the heat. But when you need a march for your DACA or your stay, who's the first ones in the front, clearing out the way? The Hebrews, the ones you call lazy in your home, the ones you won't hire when you sitting on your throne. It's a funny kind of math, it's a twisted kind of logic, to benefit from struggle, then pretend you're above the project. Let's get deeper, let's talk about the model minority, a cage they built for you to keep us in the minority. They told you if you're quiet, you can be almost white, so you turned your back on us to avoid the fight. But whiteness is a club where the dues are your soul, and you paying every month just to play a side role. I seen him shoot a brother in his back broad day, and I heard your community say, well, he should've obeyed. While you shopping in the stores that we boycotted for you, living in the suburbs that we fought to open to you. The audacity of it, it's heavy on my spirit. I'm speaking truth to power, I hope everybody hear it. The 14th Amendment, the voting rights tool, everything you use was forged in a bloody school. We the teachers, we the martyrs, we the blueprint for the plan, but you treat us like the strangers in our own native land. You're standing on the shoulders of the ones you despise, looking for a seat at the table, telling lies. You chose the side of the shadow, chasing whiteness for a fee, but you use our revolution just to get across the sea. Yeah, you forget the blood, you forget the pain. Now you're looking at the Hebrew like we're dirt in the rain. But the roots run deep, and the dead is still do. How you hate the very ones who made a way for you. Don't be a guest who tries to lock the door behind them. Don't be the one who sees the chain and helps the master bind them. We are the descendants of the kings they tried to break. You are the beneficiaries of the stands we had to take. Check the mirror, who are you without her? 5 minutes in and the truth is still bitter. You see a black man and you feel a little jitter, but you'll take the civil rights, you'll take the fair housing, then you go to the polls. Anti-blackness espousing, it's a cycle of betrayal, it's a wound that's getting old. Selling out your neighbors for a glitter that ain't gold. When they come for you tomorrow, and trust me they will, who you gonna call when the room gets chill? Not the ones you've been mimicking, they'll toss you to the side. They'll remember you're a migrant when it's time for you to hide. Then you look for the Hebrews, the ones who know the fire, the ones who've been surviving in the belly of the liar. But right now you're looking down, chin high, chest out, forgetting that the 1965 is what it's all about. A debt of gratitude, now we just want some respect. Stop siding with the boots that are pressing on our neck. He the rich brew. Blueprint.